I think there's like some type of like good vibes with me and Amplen. Please listen up. This will be the Ampoule for you because we want to make sure we get our money's worth. Wow, I have to try this product. This is like my 1 or 2. Where are my soul sisters? Let me hear ya flow, sister.
Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, your sister, Euniunni in the house today, and I'm so happy to see you guys. Now, last time when we talked about the Amplen Peptide Shot Ampoule, we've gotten so much love and good feedbacks from you guys. I mean, even today, I know that someone tagged me on their stories and they were showing the Ampoule saying, thank you so much, I bought this because of Uni. So thank you guys so much for all of this feedback and love, and that's why Amplen actually reached back to me for this video. So thank you so much, Amplen, for sponsoring this video. And today we are going to talk about 4 ampoules from the brand. I think there's like some type of like good vibes with me and Amplen because I remember like 3 or 4 years ago I tried a product from Amplen and I absolutely loved it. I did a review. It's one of the like most watched videos on my channel as well. Till this day, a lot of people leave comments and stuff like that. So if you're curious about that video as well, please do check it out. So yeah, I think I have good vibes definitely with this brand and the products as well. It really suits my skin. Amplen is an ampoule based brand that has a lineup centered around ampoules to effectively solve various skin concerns. So today I have 4 different ampoules that I'm going to be introducing you to today, and I'm gonna go in depth about the ingredients, the texture, the how-tos, and the whole shebang. And towards the end, I'm gonna actually share with you my personal tips on how you can maximize the use of ampoules or essences because we want to make sure we get our money's worth. And the 4 ampoules that I will be talking about today, you guys can find them on Amazon as well. I will link everything in the description below. So alrighty, let's get started. Alright, so 4 of these ampoules right here, they do look very similar and different at the same time. They have their similarities and they also do have their differences as well. So the very first one is the Amplen HYALURON Shot Ampoule. It's 100 milliliters. It's humongo. And this is recommended for dehydrated skin. Those of you that really needs that deep hydration within your skin, and also if you do have concerns of dual skin and you just are longing for that plumper glowy skin, this one is highly recommended. Now let's move on to the Ampoulen Ceramide Shot Ampoule. This is 100 milliliters, also same size, and this is great for weakened skin barrier if you are looking for stronger and healthier skin, and if you have dry skin, this is highly recommended. And then we're gonna move on to the third one, and this was the one that was really popular in my video before, and I know that a lot of unicorns purchased this one. Amplen Peptide Shot Ampoule is 100 milliliters. It's gentle anti-aging. It's a great ampoule that you can start adding in as early anti-aging. And also later on in your 30s and 40s and 50s and so on, this is really good for mature skin as well. This mainly focuses on if you want improvement in skin elasticity and wrinkle care. And if you continuously use this, you'll see a brighter complexion. Alrighty, last but not least, this is Amplen CENTEL Calming Shot. This is 100 milliliters once again, and this is highly recommended for irritated skin, sensitive skin, heated skin, acne-prone skin, and skin with inflammation. Alright, so the very first one, the HYALURON Shot Ampoule, focuses on the #1 basic rule of skincare, which is hydration. So if you want a ampoule that's very simple and that focuses on the basics of calming your skin and hydration, this is a really good one. It does contain ceramide, so of course you can help to strengthen your skin barrier. But I think if your #1 thing is to make your skin stronger, the ceramide one is more recommended, which I will be talking about in a little bit. But I did want to mention that it does contain ceramide as well. The #1 thing that I love this ampoule compared to other ampoules is the plumping part. As soon as you apply it to your skin looks much more plumped, it looks glowy, it looks healthier. You can definitely feel that the ampoule hydrates your skin deep within. And I think a lot of people will love it, especially for oily dehydrated skin, oily skin types, or even teen skin. I mean, for anyone that's actually looking to just focus on one basic product that can hydrate and calm your skin, this is highly recommended. And this does contain different hyaluronic acids with different molecular size so that it can hydrate your skin in deeper levels. And the best part about this ampoule is that it has a patent ingredient. This actually holds the attributed moisture inside the skin. And this gives plumper and glowing skin texture and skin complexion. Once again, I would say this is highly recommended if your main purpose is to find an ampoule that is very hydrating, and especially for the upcoming spring, summertime, I feel like you're gonna love it if you live in a hot and humid country. And these days, I think I find myself reaching for this one a little bit more thanks to that like rich hydrating effect, but it has such a great finish to it. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next product. And for you, my hashtag team weekend barrier team that wants stronger skin, that wants healthier skin, that has dry skin, please listen up. This will be the ampoule for you. This is the Amplen Ceramide Shot Ampoule. This ranks #1 on the Korean website. So this is the most popular product, best-selling ampoule, you guys. And also it won Glow Pick Awards Moisturizing Essence section for the first half of 2020. And as you guys know, Glow Pick is a Korean app where they have rankings for the products that people really love. Customers can actually vote and leave reviews for the products that they absolutely love. Also, it does contain 50,000 ppm of something that's called the Cerafol complex, which hydrates extremely dry or sensitive skin. This ampoule replenishes really dry and flaky skin, so it's really good to make your skin healthier, but it does help with the texture as well. It has a very milky texture that almost feels like a light lotion when you first apply it, and it really does feel soothing on the skin when you apply it. It is a little bit on the thicker side compared to the other ampoules that I'm gonna talk about today, but it definitely does feel really comfortable on the skin, especially when my skin is irritated and it has a little bit of a stinging sensation. This feels really nice. And also the skin barrier strengthening ability has been proven through human application tests as well. And this was Derek's favorite ampoule because we are prepping for the wedding. Derek actually got a lifting laser. He also got shots to kind of dissolve his fat a little bit to help with that. And his skin was not in the best condition, but he told me that this one was his favorite one. He's here right now. Let's... Derek? Babe. Come on.
I'm here.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. How about you?
He's in his boxers. Babe, oh, I kind of see you. Oh, babe.
Why?
Okay. Oh, 잠깐만, don't come too close. We can see your boxers.
Oh, really?
Oh, babe, how was this for you? Like, what was the best part for you for the ceramide shot ampoule?
Oh, okay. Do you remember that? When I have a red face?
Yeah, I told everyone that you got the like procedures and
약간의
everything.
진정작용? 이거 바르면 싹 스며 바로 immediately 스며들면서 약간 진정되는 느낌이었어.
이거 베이브 제일 좋았지, 4개 중에.
제일 부드럽고 약간 바로 스며드는 느낌 좀 많이 들고 내가 제일 중요하게 생각하는 게 나중에 약간 촉촉한 느낌이거든. 근데 그 느낌이 좀 들더라고.
Okay, so okay, 들어가도 돼요.
Okay, bye.
And personally for me, 2 of the ampoules are my favorite, and one is another one that I will be talking about right after this one. But the ceramide one was the one that I did mention at first on my channel. You guys know I'm team sensitive, team irritated, team, reactive skin, and my skin condition just becomes not in such a good condition very often. So I feel like having to find a really good product like this one is really helpful because no matter what, I can always come back to this product when my skin is not feeling good. And I feel like there's a reason why this is like the best-selling #1 product on the Korean website. All right, so we're gonna move on to the third ampoule, and this is dun 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 dun. This is the Amplen Peptide Shot Ampoule, and this one was the main character that received so much love from you guys. This also ranked #2 on the Korean website, so this is a really popular product. And also this is an ampoule that is effective for brightening care, and it's really cool because it has these visible peptide threads that helps to boost skin elasticity. So let me tell y'all, when I first saw the interesting like looking peptide thread, I was like, wow, I have to try this product. And secondly, I was very surprised that it's so effective, but it has a very gentle formulation. I feel like it would suit all skin types that's looking for a good anti-aging ampoule. You can start early anti-aging, I feel like in your mid-20s. Also, if you're looking for a good ampoule in your late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and so on, this will be fabulous. My mother-in-law loved this. My mom liked it too, but my mother-in-law loved it, and I actually give my mother-in-law and my father-in-law facials when they come to Seoul because they live in Daejeon. She actually asked me to purchase like a few for her and send it to Daejeon. She loved it so much, and afterwards I did this tip for her to maximize that effect of the ampoule, which I'm gonna be telling you guys and sharing the tip in just a little bit, so stay tuned in. But yes, I feel like this is such a great ampoule that you can use with your parents as well. It does have a more luxurious like kind of feeling texture. It feels a little bit heavier compared to the other ampoules, but it does soak in really well. The peptide threads melt easily and it soaks fully into your skin. And they're not just any peptides, but they have 3 kinds of peptide ingredients, including Koreana's patent peptide. So please do keep that in mind. Overall, I feel like adding this to my routine, #1, of course, my skin looks more plumped, and I can't really see drastic results yet with the wrinkle care, but I know that around the eye area and stuff like that, I used to need to touch up really often because I can see the fine lines, but I have less of that. So I know that it's really helping with the fine lines and overall skin elasticity, and I haven't seen drastic results with the deep wrinkles yet, but I'm very looking forward to that. And another factor is that my skin tone looks so much more brighter. So as soon as you start adding this continuously, I think you will see a more brightened complexion. And I do have to confess that from the 4, this is definitely my #2. This is like my 1 or 2. Like always with the ceramide one, I'm like 1 or 2. So definitely this is within my top 2. Alright guys, so now we're gonna be talking about the last product, last but not least. All my team #sensitive skin types, irritated skin, heated skin, skin with acne prone skin types, or inflamed skin. I do want to recommend the Amplen CENTEL Calming Shot Ampoule. So there are actually numerous, like I don't even know. I was gonna say thousands, but I think it's more than thousands. There are so many different C-cup products out there, you know, different ampoules with centella in it. So sometimes it's kind of difficult and challenging to find the perfect one for you, especially with C-cup balms and everything. I think it was a really tough choice to find the ones that really suited my skin and that worked really fast. And this is something that I definitely have to give a shout out to for all my fellow people with sensitive skin or acne prone skin. I feel like this is really good for calming effect. And what sets this ampoule apart from all the other, you know, centella ampoules out there is that this ampoule effectively calms down irritated skin with breakouts. So it's such a perfect SOS skincare product. And it does contain 2,500 ppm of centella stem cell fluid is infused in 1 bottle. And it does contain patent ingredient for extra calming effect. And the best part is that it has a unique extraction method, which sets it apart from the other numerous centella ampoules out there. It's slowly extracted at a very low temperature for a long time in order to protect active ingredients. And it does have a bit of a viscous texture, but it has the lightest texture compared to all four. It has almost like a snot, like runny nose type of texture that soaks into your skin really fast. It's kind of like half transparent. And for the upcoming summertime, you guys are gonna absolutely love it. It has a really fresh finish to it as well. I did want to mention the smart using tip that I've been absolutely loving with this one. All I do is soak ampoule with cotton pad and use it as a DIY calming mask. It's better to pop it in the fridge for like a few minutes if you have the time, or you can do it the night before and just use it the next morning or whenever that you do need it. I actually did this for Derek for the whole few weeks that he needed to recover his skin. This is a really good easy tip to do after bath as well to calm down the heat. This is really good to do before putting on makeup as well, because sometimes you don't want to use a sheet mask because it gets in your like baby hairs. So this is a really good tip to do. Your makeup will go on so nicely afterwards. And actually the CENTEL Calming Shot Ampoule ranks at number 4 spot on the Korean website of Amplen. So that's a good factor to know. Number 3 is the HYALURON shot one. So the first one is the Ceramide. Second one is the Peptide, and then the third one is the HYALURON one, and this is actually ranking at 4. Alright guys, so now we're gonna talk about how to get your money's worth when you are using an ampoule or a serum. As you guys know, ampoules and serums are the most expensive categories of skincare. If you compare it with a cleanser, it has highly concentrated concentration in there. So it's really important that you make the best of it, that you get your money's worth, that you use it to that maximum ability, 200%. So I'm gonna be giving you really realistic tips that I do at home. That's very simple. So yeah, hope that this helps. So the very first tip is really simple, but make sure that you exfoliate before you use your ampoule. I know that it may sound too simple, but this is really important because the goodness of the ampoule, the good ingredients will not be able to soak in your skin. It will not be able to go in physically because there's dead skin cells blocking it. So it's really important that the night before you use a chemical exfoliating ingredient, or that you can use a physical scrub, whatever it may be of your choice. Use an exfoliator to exfoliate your skin. Now, on the day of, if you don't have time to exfoliate your skin, but you still want that 200% maximum effect of the ampoule that you're using, I want to recommend that you use a cotton pad and a toner to remove all the dead skin cells physically. This is a great tip that you can do, and then you can just apply your ampoule and that it will soak better and deeper into your skin. And the second tip is something that you guys are probably already doing. It seems like it's not much, but it does make a difference. We have to make sure that you fully soak it in. And that can be so simple. It can be number 1, you can just use 2 hands that you already have. Number 2, you can just give it some time. Dab, soak in, do what you gotta do, but give it some time before you move on to your cream step or whatever it may be. And number 3, you can use rollers or gua shas, whatever of your choice, to kind of invest that 10-second or 20-second or that 30-second for your skin so that your ampoule can fully soak in. Personally, for me, what I love the best is actually rubbing my hands a little bit, getting it a little bit heated, and then soaking everything into my skin. I feel like this is the easiest, but it really does get the job done. And I feel like it really helps to calm my skin too. So I feel like this is a really easy tip, but it's a really good, realistic one that you can start doing it today without having to purchase anything or, do anything extra. The third tip is also very easy. After you use your ampoule, you do want to finish off with the moisturizer. you know, depending on your skin type, it can be a heavier one, it can be a lighter gel type, whatever it may be. But a moisturizer does contain ingredients that has really good oils in there that can lock in that moisture. So it can be a very light textured one, it can be a very heavy one. You can actually use an oil if you have extremely dry skin, but because the weather is getting a little bit warmer, I wouldn't, you know, use an oil personally. But you know, my unicorns are all over everywhere globally, and I know that in some countries right now it can be winter. So whatever it may be, finish off with a moisturizer of your choice that suits your skin. That's gonna really help to keep that moisture in. And you hear this a lot, but if you don't apply moisture, then actually the moisture can fly away, it can evaporate. So even if it feels a little bit uncomfortable, find a moisturizer with a lighter texture, but you do want to use a moisturizer to finish your routine. And then of course a sunscreen at the end. Now the next tip, this is for extra care. This is for the days that you really want to pamper yourself. And this is a smart using tip that I already mentioned with the Amplen CENTEL Calming Shot one, but make a DIY sheet mask for specific parts you want to take care of. This is really easy, but this is such a great tip. All you need to do is soak your ampoule with the cotton pads and then apply it onto the areas that you want to take care of, and that's it. It's super simple, but it's so good. And the fifth tip is, after using an ampoule, I do want to recommend using a sheet mask, or you can use a modeling mask. Now, modeling masks are amazing. I told you that I gave a facial to my mother-in-law and father-in-law. I always do modeling masks for my friends or my family members when I do facials for them. This is amazing. Every facial or dermatologist I go to in Korea, they always finish off with a modeling mask. And actually, sheet masks, the concept was made from modeling masks because it was such a great way to lock in all that goodness and moisture in. And they were, you know, coming up with the way to do that. And that's how sheet masks came to be. So if you don't have modeling masks, then it's fine. You can use a sheet mask. What we're doing here is making sure to just lock in all that moisture and all the goodness in from the ampoule, so that it will go deep into your skin. And investing a little time like this for your pampering routine really makes a huge difference. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in until the very end. I hope that you guys enjoyed my in-depth review of the 4 ampoules from Amplen. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I will try to write back to you. And also, if I have questions that I don't know, I will ask the brand and I will get back to you. And also, I will leave the links for Amazon, because you can purchase these products on Amazon as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye, unicorns. Bye. 안녕. Bye.